Oh, I want this 3-stock. Yep.
What's up, chat? How's it going? How's life?
Hey.
What are we doing today? Today we are going over how to play Magyar, the newest legend to be added to the Brawlhalla game. Of course, the Brawlhalla universe, coming in with a great sword and hammer. But before we get into that, Cirrus, last time we had some kind of I don't know if New Year's resolution is the proper phrasing, but you know, some sort of like life goals for 2020. How's that going?
So I just finished my first warm-up match. It was good. It was good. But I will say, I got to be honest, out of the goals, I did not play ranked last week.
At all.
Well, no, I played Friday and Saturday. But I did not play the 5 that I had to play the minimum. I did post out some codes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's recap so some of the goals that we had set out was 1 ranked game a day. And then the other one is like what, 15 codes a month? Was that right?
Yeah, it was 10
codes a month. Okay. So
yeah.
so you said you played 2 games last week and you said how many codes have you done?
5.
5 codes. Okay, so you're already halfway to your monthly code giveaway, and you can obviously exceed that. What do you think will help you achieve more rank games this week, or I guess technically going into next week?
So I definitely forgot, and I think to get around that, I didn't do the whole write it down and tick it off, so I got to do that first.
Okay.
Maybe I need to set a new goal to do that. But I got to write it down so I can remember as well. So like while I'm at my PC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think you could write it down right now and then just like have a little post-it note on your monitor?
So I'm just gonna stick this on my. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll check in with you again next week when we get into it, of course. In the general world of Brawlhalla, of course, Magyar just dropped. As far as new information goes, there isn't any new information on probably any of the other things y'all have questions about. Brawlhalla ranked season reset will be happening, I believe, next week, January 20th, if I'm not mistaken. So again, get those last minute ranked grinding in because your rewards are all based on your peak elos. So does not hurt to keep that grind going, especially if you think you can get to that next tier. But other than that, let's learn some Magyar. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm excited. So I actually haven't played Magyar that much. So this will be like some of the first times that I'm learning combos with him and stuff. So this is awesome.
Okay. So I guess if you want, you can just like look at the stream. I'll show you some of the general stuff with Magyar, and then I'll let you play around with Magyar yourself. Let me switch to Asuri. Specifically, Asuri is a good opponent for Magyar because, as you see, it's equivalent defense to strength, so there's not going to be any weird like boosting where like things will break because the stats don't quite match up, things like that.
Right.
So if y'all have been watching Brawlhalla, or maybe you watched some pro players yesterday or something like that, you might have seen some of the way the SIGs work, but we'll do again an overview. You've got the neutral signature. This is going to be your anti-air. You've got the side signature, and again, the side signature has that it has this first slash and then a second slash, which will be cool, and we'll talk about that later. And then we've got the down signature, which has this back step. And so some stuff that you can do with this is a lot of this is, I mean, as basically any great sword, you'll find is like basically none of it is true combo. But what you'll find is that a lot of it is dodge read stuff. And what's great about Magyar Sigs in particular is some of them work really well within kind of those standard greatsword strings. I think I've taught you a little bit of that stuff, Cyrus, but I don't know how much you've retained.
For greatsword?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
But so neutral signature. Right here again, one thing that's really cool about this neutral signature is kind of like how Thor orb neutral signature is. It puts the hitbox out before your character's hitbox, so you see that it's got this kind of projectile quality to it, and so that makes it relatively safe. Also, what's really nice about it is it'll put you in the air as if you miss. So you'll see like kind of a really standard thing for greatsword is to go for like an opener, and then you do this kind of jump, chase, dodge, recovery. Like that's a really common thing to do. And basically what you can do now with Magyar is switch that to a neutral signature, and because it's a signature, it's going to have a lot more force behind it. So you're seeing that at 120 damage on small Brawlhalla, which is, I mean, that's taken out pretty early, but if you get the right read, that neutral signature is going to be taking stocks where the recovery would not be. See, so
that, yeah,
neutral signature really good, and again, it's gonna have that safe projectile. So if you're like trying to recover onto the stage on the wall like that, then you have that same kind of like you're covering yourself going to the wall with that neutral signature.
Yeah, so a nice little way to come back. Same as Thor.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna see that in a lot of like off stage situations, like maybe you miss a ground pound, immediately do that, and you're touching the wall again. And then, so that's the neutral signature. Side signature, again, it's got this first slash, and you go to the second one. Let me see. I don't think you can do the like slight delay for the extra boost of damage the way that you can with Koji. Let me double check that. Yeah, I don't think you can do it. But it is still really cool because you have that double slash. You can do things like this, where you've got two heights that you're covering, right? You have this first slash, second slash, and so second slash on a slide charge is covering a little bit lower, whereas the first slash is covering up here. So you can kind of cover two heights, and of course you can hold that a little longer for like a lower one. Okay. And then also with this, of course, you can chase after with the side sig. Same principle. Again, this is like your greatsword players. They'll do this jump, chase, dodge, recovery. It covers this dodge out, but instead now you can go into the side sig for that easy knockout. It does kind of hit down, so you'll see if I'm not close enough to the corner, they'll end up bouncing off the stage.
Right, okay.
So generally you want to hit it a little bit closer to the edge. See how it kind of has that downward angle to it. Let me double check. Am I missing anything on the side sig? Oh yeah. Okay. So the last thing that's really cool about the side sig is, so again, you're like, you got your standard, greatsword. You're like, greatsword string. But you go into this and then you can add it essentially, instead of going for like a 3-hit where you're going into that, you can kind of make it a 4 where you delay after that first swing. So it just kind of plays into those different like mind games that you're usually looking for with greatsword, right?
A little bit more of a read.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so you're already reading with it, but it's just more like mental pressure because so again, basically there are true combos with greatsword, but usually what you're trying to do, especially with grounded greatsword, is kind of get into their head and then make them panic and burn things. And with the side signature in particular, you're now adding this like extra layer of thing that is going to throw them off their game. Just those like different timing changes will really mess people up a little bit more so than you'll see with like other things like the hammer. When we get into that, you're generally not trying to go for these crazy like timing mix-ups as much as you're just trying to go for like standard pressure play. So that's what's really cool about this greatsword side signature.
Okay. Yeah, I'm all too familiar with those mind games.
Yeah, exactly.
Having had them played against me all the time.
I'm sure anyone who's played against a greatsword and struggled and been like, "Where's my dodge?" It's 100%. You probably panic dodge somewhere.
Yep.
And that's exactly what's happening. All right, so down signature. This one's got this back step. If y'all watched the trailer, you all likely saw that the back step is really good for kind of avoiding a hit and then throwing a hitbox back. So if you know your opponent, if your opponent likes to kind of like dash in and go for something that maybe doesn't have the most priority, like maybe they're going for a Qatar dash neutral light or dash down light, something like that. If you just throw out a down signature and you kind of backstep that down light, super duper powerful. Definitely will mess them up. Things to note about the down sig is if you go for the dash into the down sig or chase dodge into the down sig, then you don't get that that back step, as you see. But if you turn around, you still get that back step. So that's really good for if you're, because Greatsword, usually they'll do a lot of these loops where they're going like to the other side of them. So it kind of plays into that with that down sig.
Yeah. And is that that's you're doing the same thing, that little combo where you dash cancel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm lazy, so I'm doing chase dodges. But
okay.
it's
so,
the same
but you can do it with
idea.
the chase dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then other things, obviously, I think most people know that with this down sig, you're gonna, because of that back step, you'll fall off a little bit, which is really good on maps with soft platforms, because obviously you're gonna fall off and then you can catch them off guard with something like that, or you can do that kind of as the edge guard. But those are kind of the general things you'll see this used for. Is like if you're going for those other side moves, those kind of move throughs. And then just to backstep an attack from the opponent. Any questions about Greatsword?
No. Seems pretty straightforward.
All right, cool. Hammer, stomp in a neutral signature, you'll see used sometimes. It's kind of tricky because if you hit it kind of like you would most stomp moves, especially like if you're going for this front hitbox, you're not going to hit the neutral signature. But if you get kind of like crazy, what am I doing? Get like crazy stacked with it. Why am I? Sorry. You can hit it true. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing.
Okay.
But it's possible. I was doing it earlier. Now that I'm on stream.
Oh, dodge window 1. There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually you'll see dodge window 1, which is why like I think a lot of hammer players are gonna shy away from it. There you go. But it does have more force as far as verticals go. Because like if you hit a stomp like this, usually your options are to go for like what am I doing? A dare, right?
Okay. You're right.
But now you can go for the end sig, and it'll have a little bit more force behind it. You'll see it knock out a little bit earlier.
Is that true at all damage levels?
I believe so.
Okay.
We're gonna give it something nutty. Usually at this point, you'll just go for a dare.
Because this might just be my jam then.
It's definitely trickier than like most of the like stomp end sigs that you'll see.
Okay.
I actually haven't like messed around with this part too much, but yeah. Okay, there you go. So it is true at a percentage that would kill. But usually you'll see it more often like this. Like maybe you whiff the ground pound. You'll see that as kind of like the coverage. Kind of like you'll see Nick's end sigs. I think are the most common ways you'll see it.
Okay.
You can obviously slide charge it to kind of throw people off. Other than that, there's not much craziness to say about this. Definitely, it's going to be one of the trickier ones to see. Side sig. I think a lot of people are going to try to do this as just like ooh, I'm Zol, I'm running at you, kind of thing like that.
A little pressure.
Yeah. One thing that's really cool about it is like, obviously, Magyar doesn't have the most move speed, base 4, but if you dash into it, it'll accelerate pretty fast. You see it a lot like in this off stage, like it just zooms over there, which is really scary. Usually you'll see it off like a stomp side air, and then you'll see that side sig come out. So just kind of be aware if you're playing against a Magyar. Other than that, it's like that, where you'll do a side light into the side sig.
Okay.
But those are kind of the big things. Like usually, if you're thinking of using the side sig, dash into it because it gets that momentum boost. And then if you hit them with a horizontal thing and you think they like to panic dodge away, then you hit them with that. And then last thing, down sig. Same idea, where you want to dash into it, right? Because if you just do it straight, like, okay, yeah, you get some movement to it. But if you dash into it, you get a little bit more. Almost 100% of the times you'll see this used is in this edge guard right here. And then, of course, like anyone who misses here, standard hammer stuff is to go for the recovery afterwards. Might see
I did not
this.
know you could move that.
You didn't know you could, yeah, charging it lets you
No, I
move
was
it.
always just doing it. I was always just doing it straight down.
Yeah. So you'll see some trickiness with that.
It'd be great for edge guards.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing. Probably one thing that's huge to know is if you're playing against a Magyar is just like, look how much wall I can cover with that.
Yeah.
Oopsies. Or can I do this? No, I forgot. I move up. But you can cover basically the whole wall here, which makes that really, really devastating, especially because it's got that spike. On stage, you can use it as kind of like a dodge, similar to the back step. If you see them coming at you with some grounded horizontalness, you just hit them with the float over, maybe turn it around, chase after them if it's like a, I don't know, lane side sig coming at you. But you won't really see, I think most players aren't going to use it on stage. You'll see them like 9 times out of 10 just do it for this off stage right there. And then they'll recovery right afterwards.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
All right, cool. Do you wanna get some Magyar games in?
Let's do it.
Is there anything like weapon specific? Because of course, coming in with the hammer and greatsword, I don't know how much you remember.
I think I have enough from the 3 that you kind of showed. Like 3 of them stuck with me. Well, 3 as in one of them is the. I want to do that backstep side sig with the greatsword, and then stomp and sig, and then I really like the edge guarding. So those 3, I think I got some good practice to do with those.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna jump in a strikeout.
Yeah. If you can make a game, I will join your game. Chat. In the meantime, if y'all have things, questions, things like that I can answer, then let me know.
Yeah, any Magyar questions, any combo stuff, greatsword, hammer. All right. Are you watching? I'm in my first game.
Yeah, I'm watching right now.
All right, sweet. This is my first time playing Magyar, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
A real person.
I'm like, why are you throwing out these end sigs? And I'm like, all right, well, I guess if you don't know a character, usually you just start throwing out the sigs to
And I did it again.
to figure stuff out. All right, so in general, you should be going for a lot more sidelights with your hammer play. It's kind of your poking tool.
Oh, what is going on? All right, I'm gonna play seriously now.
Oh, that wasn't serious.
I feel like when I'm trying to hit the things that you taught me, like I'm not playing
Okay.
proper because I'm too.
That's fair.
My mind is just focused on like.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the kits that it's something where you're just gonna get used to dodge reading for the SIGs. Like it's a lot of like, okay, I hit him with the standard like setup tool, and now see how they dodge out of it.
But,
So like, basically every time you hit them with a greatsword opener, just see how they dodge, and then you can start going for the SIG that punishes that dodge. Because I'm willing to bet this person does like the same spot dodge after you hit him with an opener.
Yep. Nice. Oh, I wanted to hit that down sig. I forgot you could move it.
Yeah, that was good though.
Could have had that 3 stock though.
Next time you hit a Qatar ground pound, try doing a weapon toss down.
Okay. Before or after the Qatar ground pound?
After. Like you hit, if you land a Qatar ground pound, just throw a weapon toss down real quick.
Okay. One more ranked.
One more strikeout.
Strikeout, that's the one.
Chat, this is not Brawlhalla Esports. This is Cirrus. If you have been following Cirrus's journey as a player, then you recognize that he started off as tin. He's been consistently gold. He's bordering plat, I think. We might see him get plat in the next season. That's the plan. That's the goal.
Cirrus Sports. We should just have a league where everyone just spams. I like that.
This Friday stream is generally about learning how to play legends and characters. If y'all have questions about upcoming content, things like that, generally speaking, Tuesday is a better place for that. But for things like Battle Pass, check out our social medias. You'll probably find more information when we get closer to that.
I mean, if you're gonna continue,
if he's gonna keep jumping like that, you're gonna keep hitting him with that. That's right. On him to not change. It's just funny to me.
I want someone to count how many times I can hit them with the N-Sig.
Now you're just going for it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I gotta stop. Ah! Silly.
You deserve that.
I know.
Sirs, there's other moves in the kit.
No. Hey, look at that.
Well, shout outs to TWK. A lot of the information that I shared earlier is from TWK because I'll be honest, TWK is a much smarter person than me. He knows a lot more about how best to play Magyar. So if y'all have questions about Magyar in Twitch chat, then go ahead and throw those in chat because TWK is he's a super genius.
All right, I know this guy is doing spot dodges, but I'm not doing anything about it. So let's see if I can do a dodge read in here. Hey!
All right, you know what? That you're right. That was a dodge read.
Worth it. Worth it.
Usually, when you have a read that hard, just go for a sig.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, like if you know what sig's gonna hit there. Are you going for unarmed intentionally?
Somewhat.
Okay.
Yes! All right. Ooh, GG. GG.
Good job.
Player 2 wins.
Triple Qatar ground pound is better than weapon throw. Triple Qatar ground pound is much riskier.
Triple Qatar ground pound?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
As in, if you hit one Qatar ground pound, they're suggesting go for more Qatar ground pounds afterwards. And while that is good for damage, it's also riskier. Like you're more likely to, if you miss, just end up getting hard punished for it.
I think I've done it. I've done my most for a guitar ground pound has been twice. I didn't even know you could do 3.
Yeah, I mean you can just keep doing it. Do you want to? What do you want to do?
Some ranked.
Okay, you want to get into some ranked? Are you still going to be playing Magyar?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah. That way I can knock out my ranked game
Ooh,
for today.
yo, if you hit plat today on stream,
Wait, what is?
You're gold 5.
Wow!
you're gold 5.
Wait, how am I gold 5? Season ending January 20th. Okay, let's go. Let's
Can you
go.
hit
Let's
plat
knock
before
this
season
out.
end.
I'm so excited. Okay.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
All you need to do is get like 60 more elo.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't know.
Okay, well, all right. Good job getting out of that. Just hit him.
Oh. Nice. Okay. 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 I kind of want to take off my headphones. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever helps you concentrate. I'll just talk to chat. How long do we stream for? Usually we stream for an hour. We start around 1 p.m. Eastern, a little bit earlier, just so people can trickle in. And then we try to finish around 2 p.m. Eastern, unless it's the esports dev stream, which starts at 5 p.m., which goes to 5, from 5 to a little bit past 6. So yeah, we have approximately 30 more minutes left in this stream. Who is who? I'm Duke. Cirrus is the one currently playing. He's doing some rank grinding, as well as playing Magyar for y'all, but I'm here to help answer any questions. I would be giving him tips, but he's in full-on concentration mode. And actually, he's doing pretty well now that he's like actually concentrating and not focusing on the fact that people are watching him. Is the greatsword slower? There've been a couple of changes to it. If you go over to Brawlhalla.com, look at the news, look at the patch notes. I think Brawlhalla.com/patch will bring you the most recent patch notes. That was a really good weapon sauce. Good heads up play from Cirrus. He can do this. He's only 60 away. But yeah. So Guitar loop, usually fast falling out is the way to get out. I see people in YouTube
nice.
chat talking about the guitar loop.
Oh, come on. Oof.
What is the arrow in Magyar's body? I believe that's a spear. And if you want to know who shot or who thrust the spear into Magyar's body, I don't have an answer for that. Maybe Lore does. Maybe Barendipidus does, but I don't know. Why can't I nerf Greatsword? Because I don't do balance. I'm not part of the balance team. I don't want that responsibility because then I'd have 50% of Twitch chat yelling at me, and that's not fun to me. I don't do balance. If y'all have opinions on balance, which I'm sure many of y'all do, try going over to the Forge. Expireds in Twitch chat could have a link for that. And can tell y'all. Ooh, Cirrus. What was that scoop? No, why is he going for the side sig? Cirrus. Chat, Cirrus needs your energy. I know y'all want to say your opinions and things.
Popped off. All right.
Good job.
What is the how much elo do I need? Oh,
You needed
I
60.
need a break. I'm shaking. I need a
Yeah,
break.
no,
I need a
no.
break. All right.
Don't queue up. You need another
Woo!
40 elo.
GG. Did I GG? Did I GG?
Did you GG? Don't queue up. Remember what was part of our resolutions? Do you have your headphones on? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Do you remember you're part of your resolution after your ranking?
Yeah.
You got to do your breathing.
I gotta calm down. Oh, okay. Take a
gotta
couple
do your
deep breaths. What is
Chat.
it? 147?
No, it's gonna be 478. Chat. We're gonna do it together with Cirrus
All right.
because you can see the energy in him, and we need to keep him.
Yeah. All right,
from
let's
being
go.
frantic.
Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna breathe in for a 4 count, and then you're gonna hold that for a
All right.
7 count, and then you're gonna breathe out for 8. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, ready? We're gonna breathe in. Hold it.
I
And
can't. I
then you
can't.
breathe out.
Ah. Oof. I tried.
It's okay. If you don't hit it, you just keep doing that. You just keep breathing in. Hold it. And then you breathe out. You just need you just calm yourself. You should be able to feel your heartbeat, feel your body relax. This music is not helping for people in Twitch chat who are trying to do this. This music is actually very intense, but usually you get some calming meditation music with this. Maybe you have like a nice warm cup of coffee or tea, or just like a hot chocolate if you're like me, something like that, and you're just sitting there staring out at nature, breathing in.
Okay.
Hold it.
I'm still not calm.
You're not calm. You're still high energy.
Yeah.
I would be a terrible yoga instructor, I'll be honest, but
No,
that's
you're
what you
doing
need.
great. I think I'm just like I was really, really up there.
no, it's
Okay.
it's good. Do you feel like you've calmed down a little bit though?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit better? That's fine. We can take as much time as you need. You just had a hot chocolate. I love me some hot chocolate, especially some Mexican hot chocolate. A little bit of chilies in
Ooh,
there.
yes. Yes.
And do those breathing exercises, chat. They'll help you. If you're like me, maybe after a rank game, or even like Cirrus, after a rank game, you can feel your blood pressure going up a little bit. You feel yourself stressed a little bit. Just do some breathing exercises. Listen to some calming music. Bring yourself down. Because when you have that high energy, sure, you might have some very fast inputs when you're playing, but you're also going to make a lot less decisions. You're relying a lot more on your reflexes and less on your intentions and your mental decisions, and then you're going to start making some bad decisions. You're going to start just relying on bad habits. So that's why you want to breathe in, breathe out, relax before you go back into it. Tips to diamond. Well, if you hit plat, you can hit diamond, obviously. But usually the barrier between plat and diamond is things like you're just a little bit slow, or you aren't reading properly, or you have some very, very bad ingrained habits. Things that'll help fix that is watching your replays objectively, looking at what you're doing and objectively say, what could you have done better? You can turn on frame data in your replays, and you can look at it and be like, wow, I keep missing downlight Seiron hammer. Why? Because I'm slow. I'm hitting it with 4 frames in between. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. Don't actually tell yourself you're terrible, but go back, rewatch your replays, and be objective. Don't look at it with the same salt in your eyes and be like, oh my gosh, look at this guy. He's not approaching, blah, 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 blah. Get that salt out of there and look at your character and what you're doing and what you could do better. Did you want to watch replay, Cirrus? I think that was part of our resolutions.
Let's do
as
that.
well.
Let's
Do you
do
wanna
that.
watch replay?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want me to show it, or do you want to broadcast?
Are you able to
I think
like?
can.
I mean, I can broadcast it through Discord if you want.
No, I think I can do it
Okay.
because I was watching that last match. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I saw a lot of comments about hammer. I was like completely blanking on hammer. Like I didn't hit any downlight side airs or anything like that.
3, 2,
But
1.
I think I was just too in it.
Yeah, I mean, once you took off the headphones and actually focused up, like you did pretty well. You took 2 stocks on that after you lost your first one. So this one, you did a good job getting out, going vertical. Usually in this position, like that ground pound was solid, but usually in this position, when you're off stage like that, you have the advantage. So you want to kind of push that advantage.
Yeah, I'm still getting familiar with the SIGs. I think,
Yeah.
you know, you can kind of tell that
Yeah,
early
I saw
on.
that spacing, but the issue there.
I kind of don't want to play Magyar for my next match, dude.
All right. Well, since Plat's on the line, I'm not going to make you play Magyar.
Yeah. We go Terrace.
Is that what you feel like you're going to get your last 40 elo with is Teros?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think so.
I'm fine with that, as long as you understand that you don't get to be salty because you made the active decision to pick this character.
Either Terrace or like Azoth. I don't know.
I think I've seen you have the most success with Orion. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was the first character combo that I learned, like lance and spear.
Your weapon tosses in this match were actually really, really good.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
All right,
Play Queen Nai.
I have a
I could
question.
do Queen Nai.
Do you feel like you could tell which way your opponent was going to be dodging in general?
No, there was I saw a bunch of spot dodges, but when they were they were spot dodging on ground combos. I noticed. I think when they were up in the air, they were doing like diagonal left, down, diagonal up sometimes. I was trying to keep a little bit track, to be honest, but I'm starting to notice a little more now.
Mm-hmm.
Burnt dodge there, that was good. Nice. I think I was too aggressive at this point, right? I was like walking into the SIGs.
I'm trying to see.
Oh, I'm also on a little bit of a delay.
Yeah. I don't think anything you did was like too terrible. It wasn't like you were falling into the bad habit of like throwing out N6 constantly or anything like that.
Spot dodge. Dodge towards stage. Spot dodge. Dodge towards stage.
All right, yeah, your hammer looking rough.
Yeah, I think I was just so focused on greatsword. Like, my hammer's not great, but I don't think I was doing even.
I mean, that wasn't
normally
hammer
do.
play. That was just throwing out signatures for the most part.
Yeah, which I don't know his hammer signatures as well as I do the greatsword.
Yeah, that was rough.
Oh, ooh.
I think, well, if you play Taros, you're going to have to play some hammer. But things to note with your hammer, obviously, again, you want to be poking with that side light. And then I'm going to ask you after this next match what way your opponent's dodging. Because
All right,
that's
I've
going
queued
to be
up.
important. Okay. I'm spectating.
Ooh, Lance. Okay.
Are you randoming?
I'm not. No, I went with Taros.
Okay. Are you in a match?
Yeah, but I am not good against Lance.
Like y'all are fighting currently?
Yep.
Okay. All right, chat. I'm muting to him so that
First stock. Let's go.
I don't distract him too much. But we'll see what he can do. I don't know why he picked Taros. Chat, do y'all think he can hit plat before the end of stream? Do we want to run a prediction? Where's my music? It's not a tilt pick. Like he actively thinks that his Taros is his best character, or that he has the most success with Taros. I'm just really curious why that is.
Come on.
He went for a horizontal dodge against Lance. In the offstage, you generally don't want to do a horizontal like that. You want to go for an angle, but you want some verticality to it. He keeps going for that neutral sig on the corner. Honestly, that was pretty sweet. Went over the smoke cloud, but he does like to throw out the X neutral sig a lot.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
In that position, he should have gone for the wall. Gone for the wall low. And just reset his jumps.
Stop throwing out them SIGs. Come on. Yes! GG.
Player 2 wins.
Nice.
I'm shaking, yo. I'm shaking.
Yo, it's fine. What happened?
Oh, man. I'm just looking at post-game chat.
Oh, okay. Do you want to watch a replay again, or do you want to just do some breathing exercises before your next one?
I definitely need some breathing exercises.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the 478?
It's ridiculously toxic, that person. Actually, I should have reported. When you get ranked anxiety from only watching Cirrus play.
Chat, you're on this ride with him. All right. We still have 18
I'm
more
dying
minutes in the
right now.
stream.
I'm dying.
You're 1656. You need to get to 1680. Is that right?
1680.
So you're at 24 away. That's like 2 games.
Like that pulse. Yo, next time we do ranked on stream, I have this like pulse measurer thing that I can
You
just
wanna do
clip
that?
on.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can
You can see the
Oh, I wish
readout.
it had Bluetooth. Yeah. No,
Alright.
it doesn't get a readout. It's just live.
Wait, so
Just-
you're just
stretch
gonna
your
look
arm.
at it every time you see it? Is that what's gonna happen?
Well, I want to see my pulse before and after a game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say if we can put an on-screen pulse meter. All right.
Oh.
Have you been doing your breathing?
No.
You gotta
No.
do your breathing.
Dude, start laughing, dude. I don't know why. I think it's just like a nervous reaction.
No, it's
you
fine.
know?
No judgment. All right. You gotta get your breathe in, hold it, and then you breathe out.
Got to get one of those on-screen pulse meters. You watch it spike every time he gets ground pounded. Yep.
Yo, it is serious. We're very close to seeing Sirius hit plat this stream, which is, again, a pretty big accomplishment considering he started in tin. So would be exciting to see him if he can do it on this stream.
Maybe Sirius
you-
needs green tea.
Are
Good
you ready
idea.
for
I'll
some
get some tea for next one.
some feedback about that match?
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to watch a replay. Let's
Okay.
do it.
We can watch the replay and we'll come back to this. All right.
Bet your channel points on whether or not Cirrus hits plat.
I mean, they can.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please. Yo, that's too much pressure. Y'all gonna hate me when you lose your channel points. Oh man.
It's gonna be hilarious. All right, so big things to note here. You have a lot of really common habits with your edge guards, which is like your Taros is very generic edge guard, which is your hammer likes to ground pound on the corner close to the wall, and your axe likes to do the axe handsit. Like those are like every Taros ever is going to be doing those things, and you want to fall out of that because obviously the higher your elo gets, the more you're going to see people just going for those meta reads, just awareness of those habits. Honestly, I think coming up, one of these edge guards you do was pretty solid.
Yeah. I think it was a nice recovery off of it too or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you had like this, right here, this ground pound, dash jump ground pound with a recovery. I would love to see you do that more than this,
Okay.
because that was so much better.
Right now, Cirrus's pulse equals elo. Yep. Yeah, maybe this person should have spent less time taunting and more time playing. Because they definitely, like, how close it was at the end. Like, if some of the taunt punishes I did, like, they could have knocked me out earlier.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to back up a little bit. This is just a situation you'll see a lot against Lance players, and I just need to make sure you know not to do this. So obviously, Sarah, Dare, you did a horizontal dodge right there. And this is something I said in chat. I muted myself to you because I didn't want to distract you. But
Okay, yeah.
you don't want a horizontal dodge against a lance like that. Like if they had read that, then you would have just gotten hard punished. Usually you want to go for vertical because again, lance doesn't have a lot of vertical options. They have to either jump or dodge or fast fall, right? Like they have to kind of read your vertical and burn some movement with it. Whereas they have a bunch of horizontal stuff that they can do. So you almost always want to have some vertical component, especially in that offstage against lance.
Yeah.
And then again, you'll if you keep track of how many times you end-sig, especially on these corners, like it works out here, but in general, you do way too many end-sigs with the axe.
We got a good question in chat. What is a vertical dodge?
Vertical, up and down.
Right. So I think they don't realize you can directional dodge. So you can actually directional dodge. Spot dodge is not the only one.
Yeah. So in the air, you can dodge in all 8 directions: up, down, left, right, or diagonal up, diagonal down. Right.
Yeah.
All 8 directions. So as long as you have some sort of Y component or some sort of up and down component to your movement out of it, then it'll help you a lot against lance on off stage.
Throwing out too many SIGs.
Oh, back here, I really wanted you to ground pound.
Oh, okay. Same thing like chase dodge or
Yeah, so you see you hit him off stage, and then you even chase afterwards, and then you just jump away.
Yeah.
I would have loved for you to ground pound there. Just like put some pressure on them. And then again, you're just constantly going into this end sig off stage.
Oh. What a SIG. Why did you do that?
I mean, like some of them work, which is why
Yeah.
you'll see like a lot of Terroses like to do that. But like you're getting into this position where you start doing it to the point where it's predictable, and against better players, it's going to be punished, like hard punished.
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
I like watching the replay because now I'm a little calmer too.
Yeah.
And I've never in my life said, why did I throw out that SIG before? So all right.
What are good dodges against spear sidelight? I don't think there's any like universal truths for spear sidelight, which is going to be a general statement, but the biggest thing you want to do is just make sure you're mixing it up, because off of spear sidelight, there's just a bunch of different dodge reads that they can do. Of course, spear sidelight into downlight is going to be a really common option. So like gold up into like early plat, you'll see a lot of spear players going for that. And then their mix up for that is to just delay the downlight. So usually you want to go into a vertical with it as well. So if you dodge straight down, obviously you're going to go underneath that downlight. Or if you dodge more up and away, so you do like a jump and a dodge away, that'll be really helpful, because I think you're going to find that in the gold area that your spear players aren't going for a jump gravity cancel D-light off their side light. But again, you want to just be making sure you're mixing it up, because if you start falling into the like every time they hit you with a spear downlight, you're dodging down, then you're going to find yourself getting caught by spear sidelight. They read the dodge down, hit sidelight, downlight, Sair, and that's all free after you mess up your dodge once. So generally start with dodging up and away, save the down dodge for if you have like a hard read that they're going to go for a downlight and you can punish with like, I don't know, Jala neutral sig on sword, something like that. But the biggest thing with all of those situations where it's a string situation is to just consistently mix up your dodges. Why are you going with Macho Man?
3, 2,
All right, he's in gamer mode. I'll answer this question. What about
Yeah,
spear
I forgot.
side?
I'm playing with sound off.
What about spear sidelight? You shouldn't have a dodge situation. Sorry,
Oh,
land
man. I knew it
sidelight.
would be a scythe. I knew it would be a scythe that's going to block me from hitting plat.
That's a John's. That's him making excuses and getting his own.
Oh,
But against Lance sidelight, like a good Lance player will just go in for the nair or the dare. You shouldn't have really dodge situations. But
come on.
if you want to try to dodge out of a side off of a sidelight, Lance sidelight, I don't actually know. Maybe you can
Oh!
spot dodge.
Oh,
But like I was
Back
saying,
weapon
like there's true options, so there just shouldn't be a situation where you have the opportunity to dodge off of a side light, unless your opponent is messing up their inputs. And in those situations, usually a spot
rip,
dodge is the answer.
big rip.
Oh, he's getting handled.
Stop throwing those SIGs. He says as he throws another SIG.
He's just only doing 6.
There we go. All right, winnable, winnable.
Look at like when you take away his ability to do the Taros end sig, and now he has to do an axe ground pound into the axe recovery on the whiff. Like his edge guard is just like better.
That ground pound. Come
Yeah,
on.
that was definitely a bad ground pound. Oh, you should have kept it.
Oh, should have been a neutral. Let's go, boys. Oh, nice SIG. Okay. All right. Okay. In the red.
All right.
Super winnable right now.
He is starting to fall into the habit of just immediately going for the recovery. Instead of,
Rip.
like he could have nared there. Oh, that was a good ground pound.
Nice weapon throw.
Ooh. Ooh, that's awkward.
Oh. Oh no!
Yeah,
Recovery.
he burned his recovery off that nair.
Player 2 wins.
Not bad. I think you get handled by string weapons a little bit, but that's not bad.
Oh, man, I want to jump back in so much.
No. Remember, you got to do the breathing.
I'm itching. I'm itching to
This
queue.
is that situation. This is that
I'm
situation
itching
right
to
there.
queue. I'm itching. Oh, 1640. Oh, chat. I'm seeing all those people that bet yes. Oh.
How those
All right.
believers feeling right now? All right, you gotta do.
Bit
you
of
gotta
a
breathe.
habit of dodging in against Scythe. Okay, so yeah. Okay, good call out.
You definitely started
Those-
falling into like panic dodges when you got caught in the strings.
Those weapon tosses at last stock start really hurt him. Okay. Yeah. Bad weapon tosses.
When you're so there was a situation like you took his second stock and then you were trying to weapon cycle to prime for the lance, right? You should just throw up. Like I don't know why you threw just straight to the right and then you ended up like having to chase after it. If you just throw up, like it's infinitely safer because your weapon's just gonna come back down.
Okay.
So that's just something to just keep in mind is like usually if you're in like a safe weapon toss situation and you're just like trying to prime or just deny things like that, just throw straight up.
All right, I'm ready.
You going in? You ready?
Yeah.
You also know that you fell into a lot of just like hitting SIGs for no reason, right?
Yeah, definitely. He needs to dodge in less. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh! Oh no! Look at that.
It's okay.
Look at that.
Don't let that get in your head. They're on the bottom of plat. You're on the top of gold. It's basically the same thing. As far as you know, this person hit plat last season and they're still like just top gold. Alright, I'm gonna mute again.
Okay, thanks.
Chat. This is a situation. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. He hit the ground pound weapon toss. All right, chat. This is a situation that a lot of y'all are going to find yourselves in, which is that you are going up against someone and you see their border
That's it.
and you're going to get
Come on.
psyched out and you're going to be like, I'm playing
Spot
against
dodge.
somebody who's like the elo
Spot
tier
dodge.
above me. And I just want y'all to understand, like, ignore that. Do whatever you can to get that out of your
Oh,
head.
finish with the
He's
sig.
doing
There
this
we go.
again. Because look at what's happening right now. Is Cirrus is doing completely fine, despite the fact that this other guy had a plat border. Like, don't let that stuff psych you out. If you're like at the
Sig.
top of
Stop
your
sigging.
elo tier, and the other person is, and you're running into someone with
Yes,
the border
3
above
stock. GG, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
you. Yo,
Okay. 1660.
2 wins.
see, and you were worried about his border. Also, I know you did a lot of the axe neutral sigs, but I like that you went for ground pounds as well with it. Because when you start going in those ground pounds with the axe and then the recoveries with the axe, like they struggle a lot more. So it's actually really good. I saw your first stock with the hammer. You did a ground pound and the weapon toss afterwards. Like you're getting better at your edge guards.
Thanks, man. Oof. Oof.
This is close.
Yeah, I'm close.
Do you need to do some breathing? How are you feeling?
I'm actually like I don't know. I'm actually not that. I'm not that adrenalined up after that match.
All right. All right. Well, whenever you're ready, I'm not gonna force you to do one way or the other.
All right, I'm ready. If I become a Taros main, dude, it's because of you. You realize that, right?
I
Like
have
coach-
done. I
like
haven't
coach,
told you
like
anything.
student.
I didn't force you to do anything. This,
Yeah.
this is free will.
All right.
You probably
Not good
can't hit it
against
off the next one, so at least give him 2 more games. I'm not gonna hard stop us at 2:00.
Yeah.
But like especially if you're like 1 game away, if you're like 3 elo away, I'm not gonna hard stop you. Believers, how y'all feeling? I'm gonna mute again.
Oh, spam, please. Spam more. Spam more. I love it.
Look at that. Do you hear him? He loves it when his opponents spam. Why? Because spammers are predictable. Every time someone complains about a spammer, an angel gets its wings. And that angel gets 500 elo with it. Dude, a lot of people believe. Let me see how he's doing. Alright. Looking good. Up tosses. I think Cirrus is really confident in his axe. And then he likes the Taros Sig kit.
Oh, nice combo.
Good dodge out. That person went for a greedy end Sig.
Okay. Okay. Watch that edge.
Yeah, so that right there is him going into the habit of just going straight for the stage. I forgot to bring it up against the Scarlet. But if he can get into the habit of going more for like low wall,
I know you're
it's gonna be a
tricked, my
lot
friend.
better for him. And that's just a good rule of thumb, is just go for low wall. That was a good ground pound. Look at that. Look what happens when he starts ground pounding instead of end sigging. I'm gonna say it again. Believers. Doubters shaking. So that's so sparky. Okay, okay. Little less of that.
I know what you're gonna say, Duke.
All right, Doubter's feeling better.
Sometimes you gotta meme. I can't. If I lose this match though, feels bad, man. Feels bad. All right.
So this can be 2 games away from plat, and he's gonna just end.
Oh,
sig for a
what?
stock.
Oh. Okay. Last stock, still winnable. Let's go.
Doubter's feeling real good right now.
Ooh.
I just mute to him because it's distracting. If I talk to him in his ear right now, that's just
Come
bad
on, Zane.
for him. It's only gonna make him not focus, which is what he needs to do right now. Because I have tried to give him advice while he plays, and it's just kind of generally true that if someone's giving you advice while you're playing, you're gonna be focusing on that advice more so than focusing on what your opponent's doing, what you need to do, things like that.
Bad sig. Bad sig.
Most people
Another
struggle.
one. What are you doing? Oh no! Tell us, please. No. Ah.
Player 1 wins.
How you feeling, bud?
Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it.
How you feeling?
Not good. Wasn't worth it.
Do you need me to
Yeah.
say things, or do
No.
you
No,
have you
I
told
threw-
them to
I threw.
yourself? Okay.
Yeah. Can chat hear me? Do you mute me as well?
No, I let them hear you.
Oh, you let them hear me? All right.
It's okay though. I think you like, at the very least, you know what you did. Like, you know what happened. You just
Yeah.
started memeing a little bit. You know, you started feeling too good. I will say though, again, when you start going for those axe ground pounds, you're doing really good. Like the second stock you took off of him, you went for like an axe ground pound off stage. Was really clean. I'll tell you one last thing is try not to recover straight for the stage. Go for like low parts of the wall sometimes, because you're getting caught going straight back towards the stage.
All right. Y'all, if I hit more than 20 SIGs in this match,
1, brawl.
There should probably be an end part of that sentence, but whatever. The panic set in real hard on the towards the end there. But like, if he hadn't memed for his second stock, he wouldn't have been in that situation. Is kind of how I feel about it. Also, I didn't want to make him feel worse, because like, he knows what he did. Again, like, me just being like disappointed in his ear isn't gonna change the fact that like he already knows what he did.
oh, I keep doing it. Oh,
Yeah, he's getting into that same Taro's habit, and he knows it.
oh, come on.
That's that Taro's brain, and then there's that high recovery. If he can get rid of those two habits, I think he'll be in really good shape. Ooh, that was interesting. That was a conscious decision, though.
Let's 6 zeros. Come on, you're doing okay. Promise, Sora, promise. Less SIGs.
Yeah, it's good that he calls himself out. Like, he definitely recognizes it in the moment. It's mostly if he can change it in the moment.
Weapon throw.
Ooh, that was good. I think that she could have still gotten back. Oh well. Believers, how
Weapon
y'all
throw the lance
feeling?
recovery instead of ground pound. Yep.
Oh, he's reading chat too. He's crazy.
Nice combo.
He is slow on his side light nairs. I've definitely seen him miss more than a handful of those.
Ooh. Silly.
I'm glad he didn't recover there. If he recovered, he would have gotten caught.
Not gonna make the same mistake in this game. I'm just gonna try and finish it as soon as possible. Let's go.
So one thing that's getting him caught is he'll hit a horizontal move, right? Like he'll hit like an axe side air, right, or a neutral light.
He says as he continues to make the same mistake over and over again. Oh
Okay,
my
he's panicking.
god!
He's
What is going on? All right, all right, all right.
1 wins.
I want to jump back
real
in.
good.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh,
The panic.
wow, wow.
The panic. All right, now you have to breathe. There's no not breathing here. Are you cute?
I'm not.
Are
No,
you
I'm not
cute?
cute. I'm
Okay.
not cute. I'm not cute. Why is he canceling his last? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Congratulations, I am a dummy. Yep.
Oof.
Oh,
You gotta breathe. Unfortunately, I think it's 2:05 and you're at 16:23. So I think we gotta call it. I think the Doubters are gonna win this one. Is the unfortunate truth of it all.
You did great, sir.
Sheepy says you did great. Sheepy's really proud of you. I think
I saw her comment too. Thank you, Sheepy.
I think you did really good. I'll say a couple of things. One, again, I think you really have this bad habit with Taros of doing the axe neutral signature, and the second you can break out of that, you're going to be in a lot better shape. If you go back and watch how you recover to the stage, recovering lower is going to be much, much better for you, because there's a lot of situations where you're putting yourself basically in a hitbox when you're recovering high. If we can real quick, let's rewatch that last match, because this is going to be something that I think you're going to start seeing more and more against your opponents.
Okay.
And I tried to bring it up, but things were happening. We're going to skip ahead a little bit. Don't look at chat while you're playing, guy. But hold on, let's see if it happens here. But basically what was happening is you would hit them with like a neutral light or something like that, and then you'll double chase dodge forward, and they're just doing a wake up attack, like right here, and they do a gravity cancel. What I want you to do instead is same rules as against like against Lance. You want to bring in a vertical component. So in that situation, if you still want the horizontal movement, go for diagonal up and then diagonal down, because that'll still give you that horizontal movement, but it's going to make it a lot harder to track how you're going. When you go for the double horizontal like you just did, like they're like, okay, you're coming straight at me, I just got to throw out a horizontal move as well. See? So you're seeing them do that. You're going to see that happen a couple of times where you'll hit like a neutral light and then you just chase dodge twice at them, and then they do a gravity cancel like that. Same exact thing. You're going horizontally towards them.
Oh, okay. It's kind of yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you want to be changing how you're chasing at them, because again, you can chase dodge any direction that isn't away from them. So you're still able to get that pressure, but bringing in that vertical component is going to help a lot. This last stock, like, you just panicked. That's all that happened there. Honestly, you should practice your hammer more, but this is you, like, you're dodging in. You see, dodging in, messed up your ground pound. I don't think it would have worked either way. And then you just start throwing out SIGs, dodged in again, and then ran through. A little bit of panic. What can you do? But this brings me hope. I think that you can hit plat next season. I think you can hit plat next season. Like, I don't think we need the whole year.
Are we streaming one more time before the season's over? Because goals. Oh no, next one's after. Next Friday is the 22nd.
I don't know. Okay. How about, hold on. Let's me, we can have a chat, and maybe we'll try to see if we can yoink a stream. Yeah. You think we can? We'll see if we can yoink a stream.
Yeah, but if not, like I'm down. Like, and for all those people that believed, like, you're gonna get your coins. You're gonna get your coins,
you'll get it.
You'll get it.
It's okay.
Doubters, I still love you. I love you, and you guys were right. You're realists, and I'm a realist too, so it's okay. Yeah.
Somebody was asking my elo real quick. I hit diamond every season, and then I stopped playing ranked and I go play twos. But I hit diamond, so that's why I'm at least moderately qualified to teach Cirrus. But other than that, thank you all for watching. We're gonna call it here. The doubters, y'all win this time, but it does not mean it's over. Cirrus, he's gonna make the climb. He's gonna hit plat this year. He's gonna stick to those rules and rituals that we have established for 2020. And as we've proven, I think we've shown that doing some of these good habits after games will help you as a player as well. Watching your matches, getting your breathing in to calm yourself down so you're not stressing yourself out. Do those after matches. It'll help a lot. But that's going to be it for our Friday stream. Again, we have streams every week, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Monday's esports. It's going to be canceled next week because we have Martin Luther King off. But next Tuesday, we'll have our standard community stream. And then we have our Fridays where we try to teach and learn and play Brawlhalla. But thank you all for watching. Cirrus, any parting words?
Thanks for watching. Someone says I look like Post Melon.
Post Melon. You look like Post Melon?
Post Melon, apparently.
What about also, Post Doritos or something? Isn't that what this thing was?
Also, Harrison Jordan, hope you're feeling better.
Yeah. I hope everyone in chat has a wonderful weekend. Let's see who we can raid real quick. Any Brawlhalla players out there? Chat, do y'all have any suggestions? I'm not seeing anyone that I normally would raid. All right, I think we're just gonna open the floodgates, and I'll let y'all community decide yourselves where you want to go. Have a wonderful rest of your stream or rest of your weekend.